you guys, and the fans of both clubs are turning up, and what a day, what a game in prospect.
Snods, the stakes couldn't be higher. We've been here before, we've seen finals before, and we've seen both these managers lose at this stage before.
We have, so one of them's got to change. It's a great occasion, as Steve said, for both clubs. It's a really important game, there's no question about it. And let's say, may the best team win, Steve.
And let's talk about the romance as well, because for Wimbledon, first of all, Steve, 9 years ago they had nothing. Here they are, 4 promotions later, 1 game away from the Football League. It's a remarkable story.
It's a remarkable story, you're right. It's Terry Brown's played such a large part in that. Eric Samuelson has led it as well, of course, as the chief exec. And their fans have played the biggest part, haven't they? They've brought this club up from the ashes, from the park pitches to, you know, what is arguably one of the best grounds in the country, in the world. So everything at stake, but place in the Football League, it doesn't get any bigger.
And of course Luton is a club you've worked at before. They feel a case of injustice as well. The 30-point deduction in the league started the downward spiral. They've got a few wrongs to right today as well.
Oh, without a doubt, Steve. They're a big club. They're a massive club, Luton Town, and it was a huge disappointment when they went out of the league, but they've got a day today to put it right.
OK, gentlemen, we shall make our way inside the stadium and talk to you very shortly after we've heard from Alex Gordon-Martin.
Thanks, Steve. It's not often you get to see the inside of a Premier League club's dressing room, so while the players are out warming up, let's have a quick look inside, a little bit of an insight into what they'll be up to in those crucial moments before kick-off. As you can see, what you'd expect from a Premier League dressing room. Let's have a look over here. It's George Pilkington's shirt here. He's the captain. Expect him to be doing a pre-match rousing team talk. New shirt for Luton Town, ready for next season, and as you can see, especially embroidered with today's logo for the final. Got lots of snacks over here, lots of the pre-match water, everything you'd expect. Sure, they'll be chomping on those in a minute just as they come in from their warm-up. Music station here, that'll be pumping. Right, let's go and have a look at the home dressing room. It's a bit of a walk, so bear with me. Man City, obviously, this is normally their dressing room. Stellar names like Mario Balotelli, Carlos Tevez. They're the people they'll be lacing their boots in here. But today, it's AFC Wimbledon. They run the right to be in here, and the contrast between the two clubs couldn't be more stark. Manchester City, owned by a millionaire sheikh. Wimbledon, run by the fans, owned by volunteers. Right, let's go and have a look in here. As you can see, a bit of a contrast with the away dressing room. All the exercise mats out. There's the keeper ready to go. As you can see, Wimbledon have been here yesterday. They trained here yesterday on the pitch, and they've got all these reminders of their season. If you had one shot, opportunity sees everything you wanted in one moment. All these things to remind them of their season so far. And as you can see, history in a place waiting for you. Let's go and have a look at this. Danny Kedwell, the captain. This is his shirt. And if you look just behind here, another prolific striker. That's where he normally sits. And here we go, John Main. And the main man for Man City, here's Carlos Tevez. Oh, just put that over here. Right, that's the view from inside the dressing room. Let's go and see Joe. He's with David Pleat and Dave Bassett.
Thank you, Alex. Two clubs steeped in history and huge tradition, and two of the big former names here with me now. Two men who both took the clubs into the top flight of the Football League, Dave Bassett and David Pleat. David, how big a game is this for Luton today?
Well, it's a massive game for both sides for different reasons. You know, I think it's a real irony about the game, the fact that Wimbledon left plough lane but managed to reinvent themselves, where Merton didn't appear to be helping them, and where Luton had the opportunity to go to Milton Keynes and failed to go and have fallen on stony times. I sincerely hope that Luton are able to get back today, but obviously Davey will have the reverse view.
And Dave, tell us about the story of Wimbledon, the way they've re-emerged. It's fantastic, isn't it?
Well, it's brilliant because obviously the club was sort of sold out in terms of Milton Keynes could take the franchise. And I don't blame Milton Keynes, that was an opportunity for them to do. But the club has gone away, started at the bottom of the pyramid and worked their way up in 9 years, and that's brilliant. And for me, seeing a lot of the people that were around were supporters and, you know, involved in supporters club, all those many years ago when I was a player back in the 70s and 80s, it's fantastic for them to achieve what they've done. I mean, even if they don't make it today, one hopes that Wimbledon will get back, and Luton, because they've got some sort of heritage. I mean, Luton have got, in fact, they are the real club, but Wimbledon is a new club. It's not the old Wimbledon because it's not plough lane, it's a totally different era, but the people who are running the club and the major part of it are the people that were there all those years ago.
And David, a big part of Luton's history is only just down the road at Main Road, where you were caught dancing out on the pitch some 23 years ago.
Well, it is history now because there's no longer Main Road. But yeah, just an emotional day because winner took all. I mean, the fact is, if Manchester City would have drawn or won, they would have stayed up. As it was, they got relegated. And had we done anything else than win, we would have been relegated. So the tension was incredible.
Have you still got the suit?
No, and the shoes have gone recently too.
And a quick final prediction, Dave.
Well, I think it's going to be a very tight game. I mean, I haven't seen Luton play this year. I've seen Wimbledon play, and they've been quite impressive. They seem to be very good attacking-wise. There is the odd opportunity where the defence seems to have those moments, so whether Luton can exploit that. But, again, both two good clubs, really, and when you think that they met in the semi-final of the FA Cup not that long ago, albeit it was the old Wimbledon. So, again, I wish both clubs well, but obviously today I'd like to see Wimbledon do it because that's where my roots in, and equally David wants Luton to do it for the obvious reasons.
Well, thanks for your time. I hope you enjoy it. Let's head now back down to the pitch and join Steve.
Thank you very much indeed, Joe. As you say, we've made ourselves inside the stadium now. We're doing the walk that the teams will be doing about 10 to 3. I bet you're glad you're not doing this walk today, Steve.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we're there. We're looking forward to it. And listen, we're all here now. Let the best team win.
Snods, when you actually come out here, this magnificent stadium, the pitch, is there a worry that some of the players might freeze?
I want to say first and foremost, I'd love to be playing on this, so why should the players? Why should they freeze, Steve? This is what it's all about. This is why you want to play football. A surface like this, a stadium like this, please, I wish I were playing.
If you were the manager, would this inspire you, or would it frighten you in a way?
Oh no, we know at Crawley Town the big stage inspires us, doesn't it? I think I've always got the question, does Luton get inspired by the big stage? We'll know shortly.
What about this pitch, boys? Because Terry Brown's mentioned it. He said he's called it a snooker table. It's a pretty good comparison, isn't it?
It's absolutely fantastic. The modern day pitches now are unbelievable. Used to come at the end of the season, there'd be barely any grass on it in our day. This is just, oh, fantastic.
You, of course, have been across the city this season in the FA Cup to play at Old Trafford. Just give us an idea of what it means to players at this level to play on a pitch and in a stadium and surroundings like this today.
Well, it's a dream come true, isn't it, for all of us? You know, whether you be the players who's come out of the Football League or the Championship as we've got, came back to none. Like, you come to stadiums like this, it just excites you, and it's something you take to your grave.
Terry Brown has also called it the dream final, and when you see the supporters in here at the moment, it is that dream final for the neutral, isn't it?
It's fantastic. Luton and Wimbledon, you couldn't get a better finale really to a season. And expectation level, both clubs, is massive. I think we're in for a great game and a great day.
And do you think there'll be some nerves? I mean, we're out here now, I almost feel nervous for them.
I don't think there'll be nerves when the game starts. I think if you're a proper player, those go away as soon as the referee blows. But, you know, they'll get out, they'll get a feel of the surface and a feel of the ball, and there'll be a little bit nerves now until kick-off. But when it gets out for the management team, but when it kicks off, the only people as nervous is the people sitting on the seats who control the pulse strings.
OK, well, we can't wait, because we're going to make our way to our seat very shortly indeed up there. This is a huge day for everyone connected with Luton and with Wimbledon, most notably the supporters.
Yeah, thanks, Steve. I'm here, two supporters here down here, AFC Wimbledon fans. Here's Jasmine. You're the mascot today, is that right?
Yes.
And am I right in saying you're a special, you've got a good luck story for AFC Wimbledon? Have you seen them lose before?
No, I've only seen them draw and win.
So hopefully a win today. Jerry, you're a lifelong Wimbledon fan. What does today mean to the fans as a whole?
Well, it's an important day in our history. You know, hopefully today we can get back into the league where we belong, really, and put memories past of what happened to us 9 years ago. So
5 promotions possibly in 9 years. Are you surprised how quickly it's come?
It's amazing. I can't believe it. It's an amazing story. So I think we're going to give them a good run today.
Just quickly, prediction for today. How do you see it going?
I don't know. It's going to be real close. There's two good teams here. It's a big pitch. I think there'll be goals. Hopefully we'll win 3-1, something like that.
Jasmine, what do you think the score will be?
Maybe 2-0.
2-0, brilliant. Thanks very much, guys. Enjoy your day.
Thanks.
They're excited, we're excited. The atmosphere is building, and so too is the tension. Nessun Dorma ringing out around the City of Manchester Stadium at the moment. The sunshine is out as well. It is all set up. When we come back, we will talk to both managers who are key to the day.